hour to engage your world. This is music of David Guetta with Baby Don't.
Yes.
It's time for us to get real nice with Steve's School Run plus 267 395 6962. Send me your voice note, my babies. And I do have a voucher for you here, courtesy of Steve's $100 worth of voucher, plus 267 395. Don't forget. Welcome. Right, I'm going to be jumping to my voice plus 269 569. Today, of course, send.
Go to school because I'll be seeing my friends and I'll be
My darling. What did he go? Is sent 5696. Your name. 689. And it's good, right? Plus 267. All right, +267 395 6962. You can call me now on Lil Einstein. I've got a word for you here to spell. All right, and if you get it correctly in 30 seconds, you walk away with a Orange Foundation goodie bag. Of course, I'm gonna give you 3 tries. That's like 90 seconds altogether. All right, Gibbs FM, you're live. Good morning. Hi.
Hi,
Hi, baby. How are you?
I'm good.
What's your name?
Lisa,
What's your name, baby?
Lisa.
Baby, I can't hear you.
Her name's Lisa.
Lintle.
Yes.
All right, Lintle. Welcome, Lintle. How old are you?
I'm 8.
You're 8 years old, Lintle.
Emma.
All right. Which school do you go to, Lintle?
The GIS.
GIS is in the building.
Emma. MUSSS.
Lintle,
Yes.
I'm gonna need for you to say it and listen to yourself, my baby, okay? Earmarked. I can say how much money was earmarked for rehabilitation, okay? How much money was earmarked for Lintle's school fix? I get. All right. Let's start again, my baby.
E
Mm-hmm.
A R M A R
Mm-hmm.
K.
R
K
K earmarked.
G
ED, my
E.
baby. ED. Okay, baby. I'm gonna give you a this goodie bag. All right. You wanna send a shout out to your friends?
Emma.
Yes, go ahead.
Retabile. Omosa. Renee.
Uh-huh.
Samantha.
Uh-huh.
Tokamo.
Yes.
And that's it.
And that's it, my baby. So what does your day look like today? What are you gonna be doing today in school?
We're gonna do music, science, cultural studies, and math.
You love music?
Yes.
Which instrument do you play?
None.
None.
I'm still learning.
You still learn. What are you guys? All right.
Anywhere, as long as I got you there. When the sun dies, till the day shines. When I'm with you, there's not enough time. You are my spring flower, watching you bloom wild. We are surrounded, but I can only see the lights. Your face, your eyes, exploding like fireworks in the sky. So far, touching on your body while you're pushing on me. Don't you in the body, I could कनक फिरदी की वर अपने तो लड़ाओ ते नीलम जड़े चम 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 के सितारे बरसी
This is Ed Sheeran's third single coming from his 8th studio album. It's titled Sapphire. All right, coming your way at 6:47. A big shout out to my little Einstein, Lee Mbulawa. Please come through to Gibbs FM to collect your Orange Foundation goodie bag. All right, it's just gone 6:47, and that's where we end our little Einstein. We're back again tomorrow at 6:40.
Little Einsteins was proudly brought to you by the Orange Foundation, bridging the digital divide. Orange is here.
Goshwe. Power to engage your world is on 96.0 FM.
Let me talk to you, tell you how it is. I was thinking when I saw that body, gotta get shorty, tell her what the young boy gon' do. Damn them chicks with you, gotta be a kid. They pretty thick with a kick that's sick, that need to be hit. So tell me what y'all gon' do. I got friends and you got friends. They hop out and you hop in. Ooh, fly and they jock in. The way you drop down makes me wild. I got friends and you got friends. They hop out and you hop in. I look fly and they jock in. The way you drop down makes me wanna pop. Is a man on the floor? If he ain't, let me know. Let me see if you can run it, run it. Girl, I need I can run it, run it. Is a man on the floor? If he ain't, let me know. Let me see if you can run it, run it. Girl, I need I can run it, run it. Come here, you see, girl, I can sit you out. No, believe my age gonna slow it down. I can definitely show you things to have you saying I can't be 16. Once I get in, you won't let go. And I have the girls wishing they were you. And I know you heard about me, but guess what's going down if we leave? I got friends and you got friends. They hop out and you hop in. I look fly and they jock in. The way you drop down makes me wild. I got friends and you got friends. They hop out and you hop in. I look fly and they jock in. The way you drop down makes me wanna pop. Is your man on the floor? If he ain't, let me know. Let me see if you can run it, run it. Girl, I need I can run it, run it. Is your man on the floor? If he ain't, let me know. Let me see if you can run it, run it. Girl, I need I can run it, run it. Girl, you feel right, make you feel like wanna do a little something. Ain't no fake, let's do it just go. The way them jeans is turning me on. The hottest thing that's in these streets, so baby, won't you rock me? Is your man on the floor? If he ain't, let me know.
Gives FM power to engage your world. This is music of Chris Brown, Run It, and coming your way at 6:50. Good morning to you. This is BHD. My name is Gaone. We're doing this all the way until the hour of 9 o'clock. A quick one here. Rekela bana di t-shirt, it's a Popeye. It's 100% cotton. It's 2 to 7 years. We bolokele $30 only. The savings di tona fela jaaka di character tsa di Popeye go fitlhela di 23 tsa September 2025. Botshelo bo botoka ka Pep.
Spring into comfort and massive savings in our spring bed sale at Sleepmasters. Save $2,000 on the Sealy Phuket Queen Bed Set for $4,999 and $1,400 on the Restonic Barbados Queen Bed Set for $4,599. Plus, get a free umbrella with your purchase. Hurry in store and save big. Offer valid until 17 September. Sleepmasters, the bed experts.
Are you stuck on what to cook tonight? Well, What's for Dinner Botswana has you covered. With Knorr, Robertson's, Jikelele, and Aromat, you'll discover tasty, quick and easy meal ideas the whole family will love. From savory stews to mouth-watering stir-fries, we've got all the ingredients to make your dinner unforgettable. No matter what you're in the mood for, these trusted brands bring the flavor to your table every time. So, what's for dinner, Botswana?
Power to engage your world is on 91.0 FM.
If I could escape, run away from it all, run away from it all. Yes, I would, yes, I would. Run away from it all, run away from it all. Yes, I would, yes, I would. If I could escape, run away from it all, run away from it all. Yes, I would, yes, I would. Run away from it all, run away from it all. Yes, I would, yes, I would. Just to hear you call my name and tell me I'm your baby. No one could ever replace me. 'Cause when we separated, thinking about my baby got me going kinda crazy. Started getting deep, started getting left in the middle of the crowd, but I'm feeling so down. I got memories, they fading, and I miss you, really miss you. Wanna be in your space, breathe the air you breathe, fall asleep with you right next to me. It's paradise, paradise. When I'm with you, it's paradise, paradise. In the skies, when I'm with you, it's paradise. In the skies, I could escape. Run away from it all, run away from it all. Yes, I would, yes, I would. Run away from it all, run away from it all. Yes, I would, yes, I would. Pero ya me botó, it would hold. Run away from it all, run away from it all. Yes, I would, yes, I would. Man, who thinks to be the charm, get some chile, hug out, so up and down me out, again,
Gives FM power to engage your world. This is music of Leaky with Runaway coming your way at 6:54. Do look out for your news bulletin, your full news bulletin at the top of the hour. And of course, on the other side of that, we're getting into or just, unpacking the issue of, the public health emergency, which is, intensified scrutiny for or of Botswana's health system. Now, the government has since, focused on hospitals and, basic services, but questions are growing on whether rehabilitation is being neglected. We're talking the rising drug and alcohol abuse, but of course, mental health challenges that are persisting, especially amongst young people. We want to ask the question, where is the alcohol levy? How much has been raised? Okay, fine. Let's look at the first quarter of 2025. How much has been raised towards, alcohol levy, and where did it go? What is the purpose? What is the mandate of, collecting that levy? What is the use, and so on and so forth? So we want to know all those questions. You can be part of that conversation at +267 395 6962. It's just gone at 6:55.
Breakfast in HD.
Everybody to the Wild Wild West, a state that's untouchable like Elliot Ness. The track hits your eardrum like a slug to your chest. Got the best for your Jimmy in the city of Yes. We in that sunshine state where the bombs and be. The state where you never find a dance floor empty and pimp speed. On a mission for them greens. Lean, mean, money making machines, serving fiends. I've been in the game for 10 years making rap tunes. Ever since Honeys was wearing Sassoon. Now it's 95 and they clock me and watch me diamond shining. Looking like a Rob Liberace. It's all good from Diego to the Bay. Your city is the bomb if your city making pay. Throw up a finger if you feel the same way. Straight putting it down for California, yeah. West Coast. That's right. Out of jail, California dreaming. Soon as I step on the scene, I'm hearing the people screaming, fiending for money and alcohol. The life of a West Side player with cows die in a strong ball. Only in Cali will we riot, not rally to live and die. In LA we wear chucks, not valleys. That's right. Just in loafs and khaki suits and ride is what we do. Flossing but have caution, we collide with other groups. Famous because we throw trends. Worldwide, let them recognize from Long Beach to Rosecrans. Bumping and grinding like a slow jam. It's West Side, so you know the road will bow down the no man. Say what you say, but give me that bomb beat from Dre. Let me serenade the streets of LA. From Oakland to Sacktown, the Bay Area and back down. Cali is where they put their neck down. Give me love. South Central.
California Love coming with 6:59, and in just a couple of seconds we're getting into
Top stories in the bulletin this hour. Public calls for rehabilitation centers to fight drug abuse. And in international news, Donald Trump threatens tougher sanctions after Russia's heaviest strikes on Ukraine. A very good morning to you with Gabs FM News at 7. I am Diana Mutsu. Members of the public are calling for more rehabilitation centers in Botswana, saying the shortage of such facilities is worsening the country's drug and substance abuse crisis. Speaking to Gabs FM News, some noted that most addicts are referred to South Africa for treatment as there are no fully established local centers. The public further urged government to act swiftly, with some suggesting tougher laws against the drug lords, while also urging parents to seek help for addicted children instead of hiding them due to stigma.
I don't think we have well-established rehab centers, but bottom line is even if we don't have enough rehabilitation centers and those kind of facilities, tota when it comes to drug, alcohol abuse and the like, go tswaela mo mothong gore ene ane o batla go change based on the consequences or circumstances tsa a kopanang le tsone.
Like rehabilitation was most of the time but issue South Africa I don't think they are doing enough drugs and Asian countries what Thailand Nepal Afghanistan Bangladesh is something because selling someone drugs is the same as killing them.
Batsadi nowadays ba hitlha bana ba bone thata a ke rana ba gabile gone gore nkana bana bao ba batsisetsa something into the family, so it's issue ya gore we are looking at issue ya the current economic status sa Botswana. For us to get something we have to find madi a mantsi yone kgang ya gore batsadi ba hitlha bana ke yone ile gore it's going to be a challenge kore motho ha teng o tla ba a defender ngwana ga ka tsela tse tsotlhe. But I'm very proud ka motsadi wa ga ATI to an extent ya gore ene o buile tota e papamatsa go nna gone gore batsadi kana ba tshaba bana, they're very violent, so
our society when people see that somebody is struggling, they point the finger at the person. Looking at issues with depression, abuse, when people see that somebody is struggling, they choose to label that person as crazy. We don't take it upon ourselves to help the person get the help that they need. We act surprised when that person is gone.
Meanwhile, residents of the northern Francistown say they are disappointed that despite projects funded by the alcohol levy, the area still has no rehabilitation centers. Borolong North Councillor Mbaki Simazonga praised the levy for financing local developments such as road paving, but residents told Gabs FM News that drug and alcohol abuse is rising, especially among the youth, while those needing help are referred to the already strained Jubilee Hospital in Francistown. They are calling on government to prioritize establishing a rehabilitation centre to provide early support and save lives.
I don't think we have well-established rehab centers, but bottom line is even if we don't have enough rehabilitation centers and those kind of
levy setse e ne le seabe mo motseng wa rona wa Borolo ko the Lion Predator Educational Park ka kwa go na le moalo o dirilweng wa interlocking brick tse e leng gore di tlogela mo tseleng ya go rapa di lebile gone ko parkeng ya rona 300 meters wa yone ke yo e leng gore re ne re thusiwa ke yone alcohol levy e neng e le ya 2022-2023 maswadi mo districting ya Tono re na la ha ile le nngwe hela e leng teng re tshabela ko Francistown ko e leng gore go na le bone bo Jubilee jalo tumelelo ya rona ke gone gore we need such a rehabilitation center mo kgaolong ya rona ya Tono mo kgaolong ya rona re na le ba ba kgwebang ka ditagi ba le bantsi thata mo e leng gore le mo sekwele tsa rona sa junior tsa thalogang se itemogela manokonoko a tsone ditlamorago tsa tiriso ya diritibatsi.
I don't think Botswana has enough rehabilitation centers. Definitely support the establishment of these centers because if you don't get the Botswana kura go motho gore o di access but bangwe ba itsebiša go ona gore khakala motho o do church na ha kanya letsa tswela la addiction but yeah we need more rehab centers for all of Francistown. Addiction needs lanta le ke banana but it's like
we don't have that enough rehabilitation centers, but what we can do is we want to promote construction of rehabilitation centers around Botswana countrywide so that we can service and reach more people and our service be reachable to these given areas. Ka bontsi a re work rehabilitation center re bua ka Sebran then bona le tse dingwe tse dinnyane how service tsa teng di sa it is a tshwana. We need more qualified artisans to actually carry out the work, rehabilitation, both more Konde, Riadi, Pateleng, Presidency, and other areas.
The Gaborone City Council has announced plans to erect a statue in honor of the late musician Atasaone ATI Molemogi and to name him as an ambassador in the national fight against drug and substance abuse after his passing. According to Mayor Warabile Khumomatlhare, discussions have already taken place with ATI's family and a site has been identified for the statue. He outlined that the move is part of effort to preserve ATI's legacy and raise awareness about the dangers of drug abuse, a cause ATI was strongly associated with. He revealed that the statue will be situated in Block 8, where a new rehabilitation center is also underway, supported by the Botswana Mining Company. The facility is expected to strengthen the city's response to substance abuse, especially among the youth. And in case you missed it, government has secured a shipment of 36 tons of critical medical supplies. This was announced by President Duma Boko yesterday on his social media page. According to the president, the consignment, which includes 85 types of essential and life-saving medicines, is being sourced from Dubai in the United Arab Emirates and is expected to arrive in Gaborone this coming Friday. He said the medical supplies are intended to meet urgent needs in the country's health sector and improve the availability of essential drugs across public health facilities. He assured the nation that Botswana will never experience a shortage of medical supplies again.
Ye kimelemo ye taring kalabone ne yo boye mella mo Dubai ile ba ko Botswana eta goroga ko Gaborone kala botlhano mo moso eta mella kalabone e be goroga kala botlhano mo mosong ke selekano sa ditshane di le 36 se se tse di yang go lebagana le le tlhoko le thaelo e ntseng e re apere e ntseng e dirwa ke diemo tsa go reka tsene di sa thapa ebile di sa thamala jaanong re mo seemong sa go hema ka nakwa tsone di
And lastly, in international news, Donald Trump has threatened tougher sanctions against Russia after its heaviest aerial attack on Ukraine since the war began. Sunday strikes killed 4 people, including a mother and her baby, and damaged Ukraine's main government building in Kyiv for the first time. The attack, which Ukraine said involved at least 810 drones and 13 missiles, has led to growing calls for stronger Western action against the President Vladimir Putin. Kremlin's spokesperson Dmitry Peskov said Monday that no sanctions would ever be able to force Russia to change the consistent position that their president has repeatedly spoken about. Gabs FM News, bringing the world closer to you.
Gabs FM weather.
Today, weather conditions are expected to be fine to partly cloudy and warm in Gaborone and the surrounding areas, while fine to partly cloudy and very hot in Maungasane and the surrounding areas. Weather conditions in Rantsi, Silbepigwe, Francistown and the surrounding areas are expected to be partly cloudy and hot, while fine and warm in Tsabong and the surrounding areas. Temperatures today are expected to go as high as 36 degrees Celsius in Maungasane, 33 in Francistown, Silbepigwe and Rantsi, 32 in the city of Gaborone, and 31 degrees Celsius in Tsabong. Catch the business news update at 7:30. A very good morning.
Breakfast in HD with Gaone, Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Good morning. How are you?
How are you?
Good morning.
How are you? Hi.
How are you?
All right.
I see you. I see
It's
you.
important to ask, ne?
Are you okay?
I don't like that question.
How are you?
How are you? Or are you okay?
You khona bona o thela mo matlong gore a o siame kana ga a siame.
Not always.
Not always.
Yeah, not always. I don't know. It feels a bit invasive sometimes.
I know in Setswana, in some parts of the country, you cannot ask mogolo gore a o tsogile.
Why?
I
So
guess
how
it's-
about go itse gore a mogolo
ke ena ta go
ba shapo
ipolelela
wa reng?
gore a ba shapo ke bone ba tla go ipolelelang gore a ba shapo kana jang.
Aha.
Rona mmele ga le ko molepole ra botsa
La botsa.
gore e tsogile yang nya re tsogile
Interesting. Go tshwana le gore ha o tshwana o botsa mogolo ra o kgotse, right?
Yeah.
O tshwanetse re le siame. Ha to kgotse sounds like an insult.
Oh well, I don't know.
Gore le kgotse.
Gore, yeah, are you okay?
There's so many rules.
Hey, you see, you can help us. +26739569662. What other Setswana phrases, right? Are we not supposed to say? Right? Ka
Yeah.
Setswana. We know that in some parts of the country, ga wa tshwana go botsa mogolo gore a o tsogile ke ena a tla go bolelelang ga e le gore o tsogile kana ga a tsoga le gore go na le mathata and stuff like that. Le gore Dana saying a o kgotse ha siame. Mme le gone o kgotse doesn't sound all right.
It's off, ne?
It's so off.
So ke le siame. Le jele le siame.
Nya tota ebile
Nice
tsa o
one.
mmoletseng o ta re a sa kgona o tla go bolela gore ha go.
Nya go na le ba ba shy a kere. Go na le bagolo ba ba shy. Ha e tile gona ha a sa kgone go bua.
Somebody saying president could still go to Dubai and ask Kgato sentle state of emergency dira eng pila. If we needed it. Yeah.
You know what's been happening?
Rehabilitation centers are the cheapest route to clamp on rehabilitation centers were built to keep drug dealers. The more we're building, the more we give drugs. So either way, honestly. And speaking of rehabilitation centers, you know, we might not get that answer.
Gibbs FM.
A quick one. If you're tired of a dull, uneven skin at Medical Aesthetics, we blend medical expertise with healthcare right here in Gaborone, founded by Dr. Wedis Malikai. Our doctor-led teams offers trusted treatments like chemical peels, skinners. If you're looking up one, Let's go.
Provides modern facilities ideal for one style.
number of black traffic lights pretty much towards the blockade roundabout from TV. Along with the other school school. Your face to your
conversation for today. Quite an interesting one. I did say that we're gonna abuse a group concerned state of rehabilitation centers in countries. Mr. For substance abuse at the Ministry of Health. Level 1. All right. Level
gore ke dumela gore le batswana alcohol so we have to do our 10%.
gongwe motho ka batla gone go okay. Okay. Bakeng sa gompieno.
tsa joint patient di hiwa ko di-side clinic tse di mo dipateleng tsa rona go tswana botlhe, mme re na le inpatient e dirwang thata ko Sabrana.
Okay. I want to also just speak to centers like
the idea to do that because you are aware of ra emphasize. In other words, kanya prevention a kere ha balwetse kana ha bone balwetse ke ba bitse yalo ba gore ga go sabrana kana gore ba bogole ko level ya go dimuyana jaanong se leng gore ra se dira remeletse mo go sone re batla gore re strengthen ga teng ke gone mo goreng gone mo di-districting tse re se bone go a reng re na le makalana a psychiatric centers or clinics across districts in the country. Re batla re remella segolo bogolo ko le kganya public education gore batho ba ska ba helela ba goroga ko ba yang sabra ba go riano ga ba ya kwa ke gore kata tadi re ka kgona gore you know ka tsentseng ka tele bodiredi jo bo teng bone yana bokgone ka
Yes, no super it's a rehabilitation being given. Is it enough? Make a lot of
la senza gosola re kana ra kopa ka se
And speaking of this project,
itsele bisana le ka kgwedi yone e re lebileng ya so re dumela gore yaanong gore center
2022 all about
ke araba hela ke ka supa jalo gore go ntse jalo ne gana le tsone dikgwetho tsa delay ya progressi e sa nna sentle progressi ya project e sa tsamaye ka gane re eleditse ka teng ha gongwe ga ntse go tsweletse go nna le tsone dikgwetho tsa cash flow how to get the project is more than 90% complete.
Okay.
So that is the roha. So that is the hard thing. Nyami at least roha.
And in terms of funding, Dr. Nyanga, how much of the alcohol levy has been directly allocated to
that's one of what I'm to other things now. So really, I read to sell a project here. I guess yeah. Now can say so Sankara Guru, so to our body, the guys, but there are our quality, the treatment, the guidance of
and what are your estimations, Mr. Zona? Right, gentlemen, we're gonna quickly go ask rather what being told here by the Minister of Health is in no health. To state to know it does look like 100% Minister Khumomatlhare mobile no gore ba ka tswa ba side. And if you are tired of a dull, uneven skin at Medical Aesthetics, we blend medical expertise with skincare right here in Gaborone, founded by Dr. Wade Sumolekawa. Doctor-led team of trusted treatments like chemical peels, microneedling, PRP, Botox fillers, laser hair removals, and thread facelift. If you're looking to boost energy and manage weight or even burn stubborn fat, you can try our vitamin IV drips, lipolytic injections, or weight management programs. Simply call 7164-2681. That's 7164-2681. You can visit us at plot 21179 in Village Gaborone. Let's get that low.
Richmond and Latacy on Fleek present the Latacy on Heels 2025 edition. Saturday the 20th of September 2025 from 2 in the afternoon all the way till 2 a.m. at Mo's Open Table, starring South African artist Loyiso, alongside local performers Dato Seiko, Frostbite, Mats, Shimboy, Rosie Shades, Fino, and Miss GKs. Packages include the following: we push off 59 years, which is at 350 pula, admits one person. Batubarina at 550 pula admits one person. Basadi Botle at 1,600 pula admits two people. The Cosmopolitan at 3,000 pula admits two people. And Your Majesty at 4,900 pula admits two. All tickets available at Web Tickets countrywide. See you there.
A o berekela mo madirelong kokelwana lebentlele kgotsa kompone epe e ikemetseng ka nosi tsaya tšhono ya go tsenya kopo ya madi a kana ka 15,000 pula ka morokotso o fokoditsweng wa 20% gompieno go fitlha ka lwetse a tlhola 15. Itlhaganele o seka wa fetwa, etela lekalana le le gaufi le wena kgotsa mo maranyaneng a www.expresscredit.co.bw.
This traffic update is brought to you by Express Credit. Express Credit, money when you need it. Remember, borrowing more than you can afford to pay will lead to severe financial difficulties.
All right. Good morning once again, BSG listener. And here is your traffic update for Francistown. And this is according to Constable Apela. Ghetto traffic looks like this. Traffic is picking up on the following roads. That's the Marimavu Domboshaba intersection by Somerset Bokoe. Martin Luther King Jr. from Gerald Estates and Shashamake towards the level crossing. Marang Silapa intersection by Sunshine Plaza through to Loja Mall, as well as Blue Jacket Street, Guy Street intersection by Barclay Plaza. Pedestrians are mostly seen along Blue Jacket Street, Jamil Drive into the bus rank, school stops, and industrial sites. Stops. More traffic will come your way at 1 p.m. on Iconic.
This traffic update was brought to you by Express Credit. Express Credit, money when you need it. Remember, borrowing more than you can afford to pay will lead to severe financial difficulties.
Breakfast in HD. Gabs FM Business is brought to you by Muscom Maizaka. Muscom, #1 because of you.
A very good morning to you with Gabs FM Business News. I am Diana Mutu. Online betting giant Sunbet has entered Botswana's market with a 2.5 million pula sponsorship of Township Rollers and Gaborone United. The company, a subsidiary of JSE-listed Sun International, says it will use its parent company's resources and brand strength to grow locally. While operations in Botswana are still new, Sunbet has reported strong growth with income up 70% to 874 million rand, about 667 million pula for the first half of 2025, driven mainly by increased customer activity on slot games. Now we take a look at the latest market update from the Botswana Stock Exchange. Both the domestic companies index and the foreign companies index closed the previous day unchanged at 10567.95 and 2838.88 points respectively. Market activity saw a total turnover of 139,123 pula 65 thebe, with a total of 75,357 securities exchanging hands. The top three traded counters were BTCL, BBS, and Chobe. Meanwhile, on the EFT's board, the day closed with no movements as New Gold, New Palladium, and New Platinum all remained unchanged at 477 pula 20 thebe, 157 pula, and 189 pula 20 thebe, respectively. Lastly, we take a look at how the pula is performing against major global currencies. One British pound is currently trading at 18 pula 89 thebe. The euro stands at 16 pula 38 thebe. The US dollar is going for 13 pula 92 thebe. The Chinese yuan is trading at 1 pula 95 thebe. And finally, in case you're traveling to South Africa, 1 pula will get you 1 rand 25 cents. Sporting news comes your way with Tshepo Slow.
Gabs FM Business was brought to you by Muscom Maizaka. Muscom, #1 because of you.
Stay in the game with Gabs FM Sports Update. Proudly sponsored by Betway. Yet way more. No persons under the age of 21. Bet responsibly.
And in more sports news this morning, we take a look at the world of football, where Botswana's senior men's football team, the Zebras' hopes of qualifying for the FIFA World Cup next year in USA, Mexico, and Canada have come to an end. Yesterday afternoon in Maputo, the Zebras went down 2-0 to Mozambique. It was a tough match from the start, with Mozambique striking early through Witi in the 6th minute. Now, despite Botswana's best efforts, Mozambique sealed the victory in the second half when Faisal Bangal scored in the 71st minute. That result means Botswana remain on 9 points in Group G, sitting 5th on the table, only ahead of Somalia, while Mozambique and Uganda are both on 15 points, Guinea are on 11 points, and Algeria lead the pack with 19 points at the top. With just 2 games left to play, the Zebras can only reach a maximum of 15 points, which unfortunately is not enough to secure a World Cup spot. Next month in the FIFA international window, Botswana will battle it out against Uganda here at home and then take on Guinea away in the final World Cup qualification game. Now, I want us to take a little step back and look at the targets that were set for head coach Morena Ramorebudi when he was appointed. The Botswana Football Association gave him 3 big challenges. One was to qualify for the Africa Cup of Nations, which he delivered on, and Botswana will be taking part in the Continental Showpiece for the 2nd time in their history in Morocco later this year. The other challenge was to win the COSAFA Cup, which he did not manage to do earlier this year in the off-season in the regional competition. And the other target was to collect 15 points in the World Cup qualifiers, which is still a possibility, but there is now no room to stumble. Now, the 4th challenge was to improve the Zebras' FIFA rankings since his appointment. And since his appointment, Botswana has risen 1 spot in the FIFA rankings from 136th to 135th. Now, while I was looking at these rankings, I wanted to see what Botswana's best ranking ever was in the FIFA rankings. Interestingly enough, it came all the way back at the end of 2010, where the Zebras were ranked 53rd. That is still our best ranking to date. And whether or not we can go from 135th to 53rd again is a story for another day. But that is that. The Zebras are out of World Cup qualification contention. And obviously, attention will now turn to the competition at the end of the year. That is the Africa Cup of Nations. And in between that, we do have the last 2 games of the World Cup qualifiers against Uganda and Guinea, where the Zebras could still get 15 points, which is a target that was set for Morena Ramorebudi, as mentioned. But anyway, more sports news will follow from 8:30 right here on DHD. Good morning.
Stay in the game with Gabs FM Sports Update, proudly sponsored by Betway. Yet way more, no persons under the age of 21. Bet responsibly. Gabs FM. Powered to engage your world. The views and opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily of the station, its management, or its advertisers.
Right, welcome back. 7:40 is your time. Good morning. This is Breakfast in HD. In case you've just tuned in today on the show, we are joined by Mr. Penyus Bonejo. He is the Chief Health Officer for Alcohol and Substance Abuse at the Ministry of Health. He's not alone. He's with Dr. Christopher Nyanga, who is the Chief Public Relations Officer still at the Ministry of Health. And here's why we've brought them today on the show. Now, we all know that the president has called for, public health emergency, which is what we're currently under. And Breakfast in HD really just turns a spotlight on Botswana's response to alcohol and substance abuse. Every single day, every single week, rather. Ba itshetse thata kana ba le under some sort of influence, and gape ra itse when it comes to the gantsone tsa mental health tse neng gore le tsone gape tota hela ke tse neng gore they are caused by tsone di gantsone tsa alcohol and substance abuse. So tota hela on the show today ne re batla gone go itse gore me gone gore mente jaaka e re tsatsi le tsatsi ga o reka bone bo jwala jone jo go na le levy e leng gore gongwe ya tsamaya gone ko gore mente ba Ministry of Health ba supa gore mo 100% wo percentage e leng gore ya ko Ministry of Health ke 10% e leng gore gongwe mo ngwageng one o re le mo go ona somewhere around 400 million ba supa gone gore mo madingwane ao around 55 million ke e leng gore tota hela o ya towards dikgang tse gore re bua ka tsone mo tsatsing la gompieno. Borra, let me once again take this time to welcome you back to the show. I want us to, look at 50 million mo ileng gore gongwe no mmile re se bonego mo ileng gore it obviously sounds like a lot, but ra itse gone gore di-patients di-family ba supa gone gore di-facilities e leng gore na le tsone they're overcrowded and go na le mathata a malao a leng gore a shorta long waiting list e leng gore e ntse hela thata mo e leng gore ba bangwe ebile ba helela ba le gore ba tshwane ke gore ba ituele privately ko di-rehabong ko South Africa. Gongwe motho ka batla gone go itse gore where is the rest of the money going ha e le gore ga o ye ko di rehabilitation center
before se bona go a tsena ta ke ba kanyele ya the 400 million o ke reng o setse a tile ko go rona mo Ministry of Health.
Okay.
400 million yeo ke cumulative from 2019
Okay.
gore ga twa ngwaga o le mongwe hela ka ngwaga e ka nna something like less than 40 million ra bonang ka ngwaga so a ngwaga a go tasinyana ke tsa go putswa ga go re se bona o no botsa ka gore re a go dirang gape gone go netegatsa gore go a ko pele batho ga ba itse ko bo South Africa ga re nne le a ke tsore malao no ra ya a go dipateleng tse di tshwanang bo marina hela kana o ra go sabrana
gone ko sub rehabilitation centers. What I'm saying is 50 million sounds like a lot of money, but patients and families complain about overcrowded facilities, lack of beds, and long waiting lists. So I want to know where the money is going if centers like Bonebo Sabrana, Bo Jubilee are still under-resourced.
Okay. Thank you. Ke tlhatsoganya 55 million ke wa go aga sepatala se se ko Serowe go tswara go eda 30 million mo go se operationalizing mme ga ke tlhagise gore madi a ga ntse ra dirisa re bereka le di-NGO re fanda di-NGO re nna re banela re call for proposal re banela ba ile ba kgona go kwala sentle re ra go ba inspect re ba nela re sena contract le bone ba kgona go ba fanda re yalo nako ha contract ba ngwe he senga tlasang gore gape re thusa le maphata makala mangwe a government re kile ra ntse re bereka mapodisi thata re kile ba thusa ba reka di-bus ba re bereka gape le bo Ministry ya wa Thuto wa Education le gore ba thusitse ka madi mangwe hela re dira thusa ba Ministry of Youth me a mangwe ra ile sa gone mo Ministry of Health ya ka ke tlhagisitse a ke lo gore gape re ne le batho ba ile go ke di-addiction professional bone mo dipateleng tsotlhe tsa rona le di-sickness tsa rona re traine batho ba rona kwa Ministry of Health re traine le di-social worker tse re berekang le tsone tse di ko Ministry of Local Government mme gape re traine le ba kopara ga sepodisi le ba ko Ministry of Education ba drug enforcement agency mme ke tla se gore training e Ministry of Health sa ne contract le Colombo plan gore re tla ke bone ba tla coordinate mo Botswana. So se re se le kang gore ko ntle ga gore re offer service re rutsitse batho ka bogolo jang ka prevention e le gore ntse ra e dira le rutsitse batho ka treatment yone ya rehabilitation e le gore ntse ra e dira re rutsitse batho ka recovery e le gore lone a dira recovery ke ga e le gore motho na dirisa diritibatsi batho ba di tlogela nako ya le gore o tla ba sa tlhola di dirisa go bua go te recovery period o mo recovering. So re leka ka bojotlhe gore re dirise madi a gore re thuse setšhaba ka kakaretso mme bogolo jang re batla gore go nne le prevention e ntsi re nne le community structures ke gona ga re tsebileng thata ka gore ga motho a go ya ko Serowe ko centereng e be e le gore tsa ke ko bohelelong ke tertiary ne re eletsa gore ko tlase ko primary care be re kgone gore handle dikgang tse teng. Thank you.
All right. It's just gone 7:46, gentlemen. I am aware that you also have to get to other, government businesses. Before I let you go, Hongwe, nka le fa metsotso hela gone gore motswana yo e leng gore o reditse, and they've been really just concerned about the state of rehabilitation centers. Maikaelelo a lona go a ko pele, kutlwe le bua ka kganyone ya sekgoma rehabilitation gore gongwe mo kgweding e tang re tebe re bona yalo le gore gongwe mo seemong se leng gore e ka bulwa, and we're really just hoping gore ta hokotsa kana ke re mosuke no gore mo di rehabilitation centers tse di tshwana le tse e kolobatse le gone ka ko Francistown, and maybe just going forward le ka bolela batswara eng ka dikgantsong tsa rehabilitation.
Emma gongwe ga re tsamaela ko motsubong jaaka o bua go botlhokwa gore motho a emphasize gore se se botlhokwa go gaisa sengwe le sengwe ke yone prevention. Se se botlhokwa go gaisa sengwe le sengwe ke gore re le batswana mongwe le mongwe yo nang le kitso kana le lesedi ka dikgantse a rothesetse lesedi leo mo go yo mongwe gore re tswe mo tsone dikganyeng tse di helang di dira gore re ye gone ko centering e agiwang ko Seruwe, re ye gone ko Sabrana, re ye gone go pehela ko e leng gore gongwe motho uta ba tshwanwa ke gore a ba roba diwe teng kana a nne teng. Mme the basics tsa teng hela ke gone gore re prevente re rothesetseng lesedi la gore tsone ditagi segolo jang o di dirisa o nwa bojalwa phitelela o dirisa ditagi gore ga se gone ga go a siamela botsogo ba ga upe ibile ga go ka ke ga mo isa gope.
Gongwe before tsama, this one is unrelated. Somebody is asking a re kopa gore ke mmoletse Dr. Nyanga gore melemo e tla leng ko Tatisiding clinic a re le gompieno ga gona melemo, motho o fiwa di-painkiller di le 3 kana di le 5 le fela melemo e mengwe ga e yo. Re kopa thuso re le bane ba Tatisiding gape ga re thuse sentle mo ditleliniking tsa Tatisiding le ene matron wa tleliniki a sa kgathalesege ka seo. Re kopa thuso gongwe ka mo araba hele gore o na le karabo yo Dr. Nyanga.
Emma nya motsi wa putso ke ka mo thomamisetsa gore dipilisi tse a reng ga dio dieta ke ka thomamisa jalo gore dieta ha re tsamayang teng ga se mo re reng dipilisi di a go tangwa ga o tang kana di a go taling gona jana ibile gongwe ke bua le ene ke raka e emeletse ke hela gore ga ke a checka ke raka e emeletse mme ha e emeletse jana dingwe tsa dipilisi tse leng gore di mo go yone di ka tswa ile tsone tse a reng wa di thoka. So e a tlhaloganya gore ko re tswang teng re tswa go seemong se ne se le thata dipilisi di sio go ntse jang mme ha re tsamayang teng re mo paakanyong jaanong dipilisi di simolotse go goroga ka dipalo-palo ebile le ka bophara. Ke dumela gore mo malatsing a seng kgakala ene yo ntseng a le ditseo ke yone tabanga go letsa gore a re anong dipilisi di dintse hela le ke ka lwala bolwetse jo kana le gang ka opiwa ke loto ha le kana eng ntse ba nnela dipilisi hela ke gone go re tsamaelang teng.
Okay, Mr. Sebonego, do you have your final words that you want to share with us before we let you go?
Se ka sang ko gore ja ka re tlerena le center go Seruwe e tla be le gore ga e berekele nosi go na le referral system e ntse le teng ke gore hela e tla be enhantsiwa ke Seruwe Center e tla be between the NGO the cycling tse re tsona miso of health le community structures tse di le teng tsa mental health ora gore yone ke edition ya gore in specialized for rehabilitation and substance use hela. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, gentlemen. Have yourselves an amazing day.
Thank you very much.
All right, there you have it. It's just gone 7:50.
Power to engage your world is on 94.0 FM.
quick one, environmental systems. Botswana's #1 ISO and asbestos certified environmental waste management company with over 25 years in used oil collection, industrial cleaning, and soil rehabilitation. You can contact them at 72331771. That's 72331771. Or you can simply call 731-82934. That's 31-82934. Choose a partner. Choose environmental systems.
Welcome back to the Breakfast Quiz. For 85 Pula, here's your question. What is the smartest way to start your day? Motoho. Oats.
Nando's Extreme Breakfast, baby.
Correct. Flame grilled boroso, eggs, toast, and beans, all for just 85 Pula. Don't guess, know the answer. Nando's breakfast is available in Gaborone, Mahalape, Palape, Jwaneng, and Francistown. Wake up, fire it up.
Noza, kanto ana khona jang lo pala go le tsamaisa sesole jana.
Ke DStv mmata wa me. E re thusa gore mo lapeng. Premier League for Daddy, Paw Patrol for Bambino, nna maitse wa ke itshwara ka Moja Love. My whole family is catered for ka khombo ya nnete ya DStv Compact.
Mpitisa phone ke subscribe mma ke bokae.
Bona, pusha combo ya nnete ka DStv Compact Package for only 450 Pula per month. Sengwe le sengwe se mo teng. Visit www.dstv.com to subscribe.
Samaya. Power to engage your world is on 100.4 FM. She serves the best breakfast in Botswana. It's Gaone.
Right. Good morning. Once again, welcome back. This is BHD. It's just gone 7:53. Do look out for your news at the top of the hour. We do have some messages that have come through here. This one says, what is the state of emergency? Or what is it that the state of emergency has allowed that could not be achieved without? Also, how do we know that the current purchases are cheaper?
I don't know. I don't know. Well, clearly it looks like it's from a source and there's no middleman involved. So theoretically,
we're saving.
We
should be.
Listen carefully. Theoretically, we should be saving. I don't know.
Yeah.
No details. Because it came as a shock. I mean, that's how I remember warehousing announcing for these 36 tons. So
Yeah.
obviously, I hope that more details do come out throughout the course of the day so we can better scrutinize and ask the right questions for you.
Isn't it, I don't want to say weird, but I guess it's a good thing. I mean, if it's for the benefit of the country, right? And considering, I mean, what Dr. Nyangas just said, you know, and isn't it like, I don't even know how to put it, how the government just like, it's like a surprise. Like when he left, did you know that he was going to negotiate whatever deal or whatever it was meant for? Did you know that?
I only saw an announcement where he's leaving the country. He's taking a working visit. He should be back, I think, today.
Yeah.
Today's the 9th. Yes. He should be back today. So I did not know what he was going to do or what the purpose of the visit was. I mean, I would, if I'm surprised like this, long may it continue.
We've been getting surprised lately.
Yeah, Motswana is very hard to please.
I mean, what I'm saying now is I get that, listen, some of us, our parents, for example, have the medical aid, right? And so totahela, I guess it's a good thing that finally we're getting thing and so on and so forth. But what I'm really just concerned about the fact that there's a lot of secrecy, for lack of a better word, when prior what is going to be achieved outside the country.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, look, there's obviously like a lot of questions that need to be asked. Look, we can be happy, but yeah, there's also questions. I think it's just the nature of our job where something happens and you ask yourself a million other questions, which I'm sure a lot of people are also asking themselves.
Shouldn't we be concerned? I think we should.
Content or concerned?
Concerned.
Concerned.
Yes. I think we should.
I'm on the fence.
You're on the fence?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Somebody's calling us. Gibbs FM, you're live. Good morning. Hi.
Good morning, Gabs FM. How are you guys doing?
Well. Yourself?
I'm okay.
Thank you.
I'm just calling in from Gabs, packed in traffic. And listen, I think I have to say that as active citizenry, the one thing we always have to take into account is that we have to be suspicious about political officials and how they exercise their powers. I'm not saying that, they shouldn't do everything in their power to assist the nation, especially when we have dire circumstances like this.
Yeah.
But because their powers are so wide-ranging,
right,
we need to be able to know what it is that they are doing, because ultimately they are accountable to us. And while we can talk about nice surprises, we don't want to turn around and have unpleasant surprises, especially when it comes to something as sensitive, for example, as medication, as the allocation of resources. So you want to be able to say to your leader did A, B, C, D, E, and they did it in our best interest.
Right.
Because if we're talking right now about 36 tons of medication, right? The question obviously, like you have also pointed out, is that how much did they pay for it? What are those medicines for? Are they palliative care? Are they psychiatric medication? We just know it's 36 tons of medication. And we don't know exactly what it is that is meant to treat. We don't know who was consulted, who was brought on. There's so many questions that we can't help but ask.
Yeah.
And it sucks that our president is out here surprising us instead of saying, hey, Botswana, this is where I'm thinking of taking us.
Right.
So we also get buy-in because we deserve to get buy-in. We're not children to be led around. We are all active adults
that voted,
franchise members of the populace.
Thank you so much, Gibbs FM. You're live. Good morning. Hi. Hi, sir. You're live on radio.
The vice president Dubai. About some time ago, I get this deal. I'm going to negotiate 6 tons again in 2 days. Come on, guys. People have been sent, and he just went there ceremoniously allow her to say again. Because I don't think we do have South Africa about Dubai.
I'm not disputing what you're saying. It could be, but it could really be not. You're assuming.
How does the government so I know how suspicious. Only boy who got back to the Mihel was a push has 2 minutes there live was through the this deal could have been negotiated even by Ramasi. Who knows?
Okay. Thank you so much. Could be.
I know
you
just
see
in the product that are Ramasi. I'm just assuming.
You're just
so
assuming.
Let us not be too suspicious, but let us be inquisitive or
all right, thank you so much for that. And I like the fact that he's saying he's just doing 1 + 1. Okay, he went to Dubai. It could be that, but then it could not be. It could be that it was negotiated by someone else earlier. You know what I mean? So, and we're not even saying that it's wrong that it happened. Like I said earlier on, listen, we know the situation that has been on the ground. We know very well, So it's a good thing. It's a win for the citizenry, but also we just need to know. Is it wrong to ask?
There's nothing wrong with asking at
Somebody
all.
says, la pisa. Let's go hold accountable Masao are renocule 10 million ka COVID. Let's go to the news. Don't take it personal. Okay? Don't take it personal. It's 8 o'clock. Let's do this.
She serves the best breakfast in Botswana. It's Gaone. Bringing the world closer to you. On air, online, on your mobile. This is Gabs FM News.
Top stories in the bulletin this hour. Calls grow for more rehabilitation centers as drug abuse rises. And in international news, Donald Trump threatens tougher sanctions after Russia's heaviest strikes on Ukraine. A very good morning to you with Gabs FM News at 8:01. I am Diana Mutu. Members of the public are calling for more rehabilitation centers in Botswana, saying the shortage of such facilities is worsening the country's drug and substance abuse crisis. Speaking to Gabs FM News, some noted that most addicts are referred to South Africa for treatment as there are no fully established local centers. The public further urged government to act swiftly, with some suggesting tougher laws against the drug lords, while also urging parents to seek help for addicted children instead of hiding them due to stigma.
Levy se email sa be mo motseng wa rona wa borolo ko the Lion Predator Educational Park ka kwa go na le moalo o dirilweng wa interlocking brick e leng gore di tlogela mo tseleng ya o rapa di lebile gone ko parkeng ya rona 300 meters wa yone ke e leng gore re ne re thusiwa ke
I don't think we have well-established rehab centers, but bottom line is even if we don't have enough rehabilitation centers and those kind of facilities, tota when it comes to drug, alcohol abuse and the like, o tswaela mo mothong gore ene ane o batla go change based on the consequences or circumstances a kopanang le tsone.
Or like gore gore ka utlwa go motho ile rehabilitation ya ba was most of the time but we are South Africa I don't think they are doing enough. Me ala khanyene gore government ka ya drugs nka ba etsa serious in Asian countries bo Thailand bo Nepal bo Afghanistan bo Bangladesh morediso ya ditagi a tshwaragale for something se le gore sentse re sentse because selling someone drugs is the same as killing them.
Batsadi nowadays ba hitla bana ba bone thata a ke rana ba gabile gone gore nkana bana bao ba batlisetsa something into the family, so it's issue ya gore we are looking at issue ya the current economic status sa Botswana. For us to get something we have to find madi a mantsi yone kgang ya gore batsadi ba hitla bana ke yone ile gore it's going to be a challenge gore motho ha teng o tla ba a defender ngwana ga ka tsela tse tsotlhe. But I'm very proud ka motsadi wa ga ATI to an extent ya gore ene o buile tota e papamatsa go nna gone gore batsadi kana ba tshaba bana, they're very violent, so
our society when people see that somebody is struggling, they point the finger at the person. Looking at issues with depression, abuse, when people see that somebody is struggling, they choose to label that person as crazy. We don't take it upon ourselves to help the person get the help that they need. We act surprised when that person is gone.
Borolong North Councillor Mbaki Simatsonga has applauded the Alcohol Levy Fund, noting its role in community development after Borolong Village benefited from a 300-meter paving project linking Orapa Road to the Predator Park. But residents told Gabs FM News that despite such progress, the north and nearby areas, including parts of Francistown, still lack a rehabilitation center. Those seeking help are currently referred to Jubilee Hospital in Francistown. They raised concern over rising cases of drug and alcohol abuse, particularly among school-going youth. Without early intervention, they warned substance abuse could fuel mental health challenges, depression, and even suicide.
Yone alcohol levy in Ilia 2022-2023. Maswali mo district ya tono tona la haile le mo hela ile ting. Re tshabela ko Francistown go ina gore go na le bone bo Jubilee jalo. Melelo ya rona ke gona gore we need such a rehabilitation center mo kgaolong ya rona ya tono. Mo kgaolong ya rona re na le ba ba gwebang ka ditagi ba le bantsi thata mo ena gore le mo sekwele sa rona sa junior tsa thalogang se itemogela manokonoko a tsone ditlamorago tsa tiriso ya diritibatsi.
I don't think Botswana has enough rehabilitation centers. It definitely support the establishment of these centers because if you don't get the Botswana, kura motho gore o di access but bangwe batho ba itsebisha go ona gore kgakala motho o do check na ha kanya letsa tswela la addiction but yeah we need more rehab centers for long Francistown addiction needs lanta lewer ke banana but it's like
we don't have that enough rehabilitation centers. But what we can do is we want to promote construction of rehabilitation centers around Botswana countrywide so that we can service and reach more people and our service be reachable to these given areas. Ka bontsi a re ka rehabilitation center re bua ka sebra me re bona le tse dingwe tse dinyane mme how service tsa teng di sa tshwana. We need more qualified persons to actually carry out the work rehabilitation both more Konde, Riadi, Pateleng, Presidency and other areas.
The Gaborone City Council, GCC, has announced plans to erect a statue in honor of the late musician Atasaone Molemogi and to name him as an ambassador in the national fight against drug and substance abuse after his passing. According to Mayor Warabile Sinyolo Motlaling, discussions have already taken place with the Molemogi family and a site has been identified for the statue.
City Council gompieno ke ne ke ba council pele gone gore go ngwana go e gorogile ya gore a re lebeleng kgannye re etseng se baka se gore ene ATI ya ka mabana na sa tswa go boloko ene Atasaone a mo ya ga gore ba le kagiso re mo dirise gongwe e le mongwe wa di ambassador tsa rona mme le ambassador e sa tshele ka gore ga ka nna ke bitsa ke re ga tlhokagala dumela gore ene legacy ya ga e tsile go tsaya ka go sa enkai ka gore is one of the superstars that this country has ever produced ene gore mong ka bo gone mong re ra gore re tsile go na le siane ya gore re dirise both dipina tsa gagwe re dirise sone se ikantso sa gagwe se ne gore ke ne ke bua le council gore go mona go ntse ya gore re sekele ga senyana go gongwe le ka lone gore ya gore go re yang go na tsone gore re le dirise e le gore ka dira se ikantso sa gagwe se se ka tang sa thusa yone tourism le go rotloetsa ba opedi ba bangwe ba tang ka moso se le gara go se ikantso se e le se ikantso go dira bontle.
The mayor further revealed that the statue will be situated in Block 8, where a new rehabilitation center is also underway, supported by the Botswana Mining Company. The facility is expected to strengthen the city's response to substance abuse, especially among the youth.
We have just been able to build through the Botswana donation rehabilitation center called Block 8. It's probably at 90% stage for hell. Yes, it's a couple of Botswana, but then what the utilities sitting one had a say it about the heads. Remember, I had it. Kids are the Tabari Sani, keep saying Yamin, Nalona, Deleba, Gaborone, or the Kaida Catalans in Jam, Abonapore, the Kahet, Leora, Talina, Catalans in Jam, the Horror ones of the Diritti, a net Botswana. Is a sort of pleasure another 2 million in addition to for 2 South Cadilla jump back and say, Nagla City Council, they will never been selling 200,000 whenever promise of the Pisa Cassidy with the vegetation,
Government has secured a shipment of 36 tons of critical and medical supplies. This was announced by President Duma Boko yesterday on his social media page. According to the president, the consignment, which includes 85 types of essential and life-saving medicines, is being secured from Dubai in the United Arab Emirates and is expected to arrive in Gaborone this Friday. He said the medical supplies are intended to meet urgent needs in the country's health sector and improve the availability of essential drugs across public health facilities. He assured the nation that Botswana will never experience a shortage of medical supplies ever again. President Boko is set to return home from Dubai later today. And lastly, in international news, Donald Trump has threatened tougher sanctions against Russia after its heaviest aerial attack on Ukraine since the war began. Sunday's strikes killed 4 people, including a mother and her baby, and damaged Ukraine's main government building in Kyiv for the first time. The attack, which Ukraine said involved at least 810 drones and 13 missiles, had led to growing calls for stronger Western action against President Vladimir Putin. Kremlin's spokesperson Dmitry Peskov said on Monday that no sanctions would ever be able to force Russia to change the consistent position that their president has repeatedly spoken about. Gabs FM News bringing the world closer to you.
Gabs FM weather.
Today, weather conditions are expected to be fine to partly cloudy and warm in Gaborone and the surrounding areas, while fine to partly cloudy and very hot in Maungasane and the surrounding areas. Weather conditions in Heinzi, Slebepigwe, Francistown and the surrounding areas are expected to be partly cloudy and hot, while fine and warm in Tabong and the surrounding areas. Temperatures are expected to go as high as 36 degrees Celsius in Maungasane, 33 in Francistown, Slebepigwe and Heinzi, 32 in the city of Gaborone, and 31 degrees Celsius in Tabong. Remember that you're always up to date with Gabs FM News.
Sesebe. Power to engage your world is on 100.4 FM. Breakfast in HD.
Feeling overwhelmed by printing costs? We get it. At iTech, we specialize in helping businesses just like yours cut costs and boost efficiency. Never heard of iTech? That's okay. Besides printing and document management, we offer a wide range of cutting-edge ICT infrastructure that includes computers and accessories, software, PABX systems, as well as CCTV and access control. Whether you're a small startup or a large corporation, we have the perfect solution for your exact needs. Maximize your productivity at the very best price. Get in touch with iTech today at 370-8000. Email our sales team at sales@copiers.co.bw or visit us at plot 22051 G West Industrial. iTech, your trusted partner for all your ICT needs.
Guard against dry skin this winter with Vaseline. Clinically proven to moisturize deeply, it restores dry, flaky skin, leaving it soft, smooth, and healthy. So this winter, don't just moisturize. Heal with the deep care of Vaseline. Try our dry skin repair, Cocoa Glow, or Argan Oil today to feel the difference. Your journey to beautiful, healthy skin starts with Vaseline.
Motswana ko gae re boditse bagwebi ba Batswana ka dithuso tse ba di tlhokang go tswa ko Old Mutual.
Nna kana tota ke batla dithuso tsa insurance tse di ka godisang kgwebo ya.
Your business growth is our business, so we help you protect and grow your valuable assets. From tailored short-term insurance solutions, group life and funeral cover, to critical illness and credit cover, your business and employees are covered. Call Old Mutual on 399-5700 or visit oldmutual.co.bw today. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
Kalakamati. Power to engage your world is on 95.1 FM.
It's more expensive to not invest in children. Yeah, than you to invest in children. 100%. Yeah. 100%. If you don't invest in 10 children right now, those children will grow up, one, without even an identity of what does a Botswana look like. What does a family in Botswana look like? They will go not even parallel. They will go in different directions. And now imagine as a government trying to get these people who have gone in 10 directions to live in harmony as a society that you can manage, as a society that can be productive in your country. You will struggle. And you'll have to pull them from far. And it's going to get worse before it gets better. I wish I was a bearer of good news this morning. But you brought up the topic.
Yeah.
So we really need, as a matter of agency, invest in children.
Mid-morning delight with Swift and Draws. Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 12 noon. Gabs FM. Power to engage your world.
Gabs FM, power to engage your world. 8:15 is your time. Somebody says, I like the fact that DGB is actually who he thinks he is. Otherwise, the country would be directionless. The way media is woke this time around. Blessed to be led by a selfless leader. And shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. And then this one says, you're always complaining. Listening is a skill. If you listened to the president properly, they brought the medicines through recently launched health fund. It's not a donation, and it's got nothing to do with Masisi. That shouldn't bypass middlemen. Do we say that? No, we
I
did
didn't
not.
say that.
This one says, my only concern is where are the doctors or pharmacists in this Dubai trip? I see it, President, and obviously the presence of BDC, Mr. Otenkabe, Tutautuna Obone Hore, Adire Aska Bua, Fa Bua Pele, Hadira Lara Talk, Hadira silently, you don't want surprises.
That's what I said. Hey, now I'm very hard to please. We wanted Milim. Milim was arriving. Let's ask questions. Stop talking. We do silently. Engage us, please. So, hey.
But it's okay.
Now all I
the
say
discourse is good.
Discourse is good. Now all I'm saying is just do.
Yeah. Get it done.
Not just do. And you can talk.
Yeah.
But if you're going to talk, walk the talk.
Walk the talk.
Hey, I mean, I don't mind somebody that walks the walk instead of talking.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. So long as things are there, that's all I want, really. I just want somebody to go to a clinic, be assisted, get their medication, get healthy. We need a healthy nation if we're going to thrive, if we're going to get out of this economic slump.
But we also need to, could I hear you? And I think I agree with you 100%. But we also know that democracy is also engaging. We shouldn't be left in the dark because we're saying you must walk. The talking goes with the walking.
Fairs.
Yes, it goes hand in hand. If there's lack of like the other, it means all right.
Naibila, I like what the president said. He said, Botswana will never have to experience you understand? So it's something we're going to hold him to.
Yeah.
President we'll never experience what we have, experienced in the past. Yeah.
And truly speaking, I don't even think that the president would have issues with people asking him questions.
No.
So let us be very open-minded. The conversations have to go on. If he's going to Dubai, of course we're going to ask if other players are also there. Bomra, BDC. We're going to ask these questions.
I saw BDC.
BDC
is represented there.
Yeah.
Bomra, I'm not so sure.
So we must.
The president's
or maybe they went prior. We don't know. But all I'm saying is one of the thing with assumptions is and we accountability questions.
Yeah, and we need to stop politicizing things.
It's not political.
It shouldn't be a UDC, BDP, BCP thing. You understand? You're asking because you are a concerned citizen.
Gabs FM, you're live. Good morning. Hi.
Good morning, please.
Good morning, Ramalefe.
Mr. Malefe Mwamutu.
Era.
So once beaten, twice shy. But so to the hell I'm not transparent. Gana hold the dilo, wabu dila batwana, hold the mela, but I was a rosa mata, my jango, hata jang, or but we said the band of a boot, but to hell, when I grand infected Tamale Bone, the talk. Walk the talk, Kahachalusahori, Semoking, Uzamaja, or having how did the Celebea Bonello or Bango or Hela. Exactly.
Thank you
so
so much.
Transparency like
very key. Gabs FM, you're live. Good morning. Hi.
Hello, good morning.
Good
crew.
Morning.
Speaking to Paul Musmanakab.
Paul, long time.
Long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Miss G, I just Batswana band Basai. This openness government it's a fact. Supply a pharmacy, a supply the pharmacy so the private. If you were supply then government. I'm a supplier. I have no idea about what this family one car the pharmacy all over Botswana. o be le gore yana go go bone mo le monyana mo o go ka nna wa o itlhela yana Batswana ga ise go ba botse la hele sepe bo mora go ise go twiko e ko kae go na le selo se Batswana ba sa se lemogeng ga o rekisetsa goromente Coca-Cola o e rekisa hela ka bo 16-18 pula e rekwang 7 pula ga o e reka ka wholesale price
right
jaanong gompieno go tsawa direct go the source.
Okay, thank you so much.
And go negotiate le one ne jaanong se se leng teng hela gore Batswana ga go ba and the more we are open the more ba ipolaisa ga gongwe go na le gore ba investigate from information ga ba di real mala ba gore la bogelo yana rumenta na bua gore nya kana le tsreka yo tabo 80 million yana di a go hela le bo 700 million.
Okay, thank you so much.
Siama.
Kebs FM, you're live. Good morning. Hi.
Morning, Kebs FM.
Good morning. You're live on radio.
Hey, Maniki, I just wanted to find out from Botswana generally. Are we asking because we saw the announcement, or we are asking because we are interested? If it's out of interest, how many other things do we ask about for Hospin Bukai and all the key players involved in procurement of those? Thank you.
Thank you so much. Interesting question. Kebs FM, you're live. Good morning. Hi.
Mela. Ya me ke teng hela ke mona mogolo hela o dingwa ga di masuba le bosupa mme ha se le go tswa boipuso di tsa gore menta ha ntsa dira jana ha ke re di sa ke tse setang la ke ngora ke ngora mahala ka gore go te go ira jana bana ba tla tsena sekolo jana gore go ba dira ke gore menta gore ba dira bokae ga ke tse set jana gore ka melemo se ne ke batla go se itsela ka ne go te ba le ba dira bohalele ta utone ya ka le a ile Dubai ya ka na ile kwa a o hile tsa tanki ha le re hitsa teng ga go molato ha re kile ka madi a puso o rekile ka bokae ka nna go ta gona le ha ile thebe mo bankeng go sentse ke go itse go se molato hela ka gore ile ba tsena ba re hitse go se le ha ile thebe jana a o kolotile o ta duela ka eng eng ha le gore ke se se batla go se itse ke sa re go molato go ka di hela santheri sa le gone ka o ntse a di ba go ile ke sa re resiwe thank you.
Valid. That is so valid. Somebody says, I think you're just being controversial for nothing. Did you ask the PSP about the presidential trip to Dubai, about its purpose and its objective? You don't think the president will give a press briefing on his arrival?
Maybe we need to just be patient and allow states to do what they're doing. I mean, maybe there's a statement that's coming out. So
yeah,
let's not jump the gun.
My boy has said he must be intensely scrutinized. And then this one says, you guys are impatient. The president will come and do a media briefing. Relax. 8:23 is your time. It's part of the dialogue, hey? And earlier on, we did ask Diana for Botswana to share with us Setswana phrases, right, that should not be used when speaking to elders. Are you ready to find out?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Power to engage your world is on 96.1 FM.
Okay, so I'm going to start here. Somebody says akere. Akere is an insult. You don't say, Khalalelo says, you don't say akere to mogolo. Third comment. And then this one says, Ronaka. Are you okay? Kana hatwing. Not
you
hatwing.
can't say that.
But how do you say I beg your pardon in Setswana?
Ma.
Ne ke kopa re le tswelele gape le bue gape se le tse le se bua because ga ke a le-
Yeah, go back.
You can't say that, guys.
Nako ke yone seo, ga ke bona.
Guys, you see there are too many rules. Just because somebody doesn't want to be addressed a certain way. Okay, wow.
O mongwe a
Culture.
re mogolo ga to go twe lona. Mogolo o atewe go twe wena. Ga to lona, ga to go twe wena, ga to lona. O mongwe a re mogolo ga atewe go twe o tagilwe. Ga to o kganela dipotsane. Ga to o kganela dipotsane. Okay. Ga to o itumetse and then this one says, and now I'm proud. Down upon any tribe in any way deep. Unara botsana matsogo le ba when where I asked that culture was strong or is wrong. So Batswana ba palelwa ke the Kahabiswalong. These are two different places in Botswana. They are spelled differently, but some ignorant Batswana spell them the same. And then also yes. But anyway, we stand to be corrected. And then this one says, I get. And then well, and this one says, Hurutsi ga o botse mogolo matsogo, a ke ena go botsang. O mongwe a re ga o dumedisa o rola thoro o nna fatshe. And then this one says, you just, good morning, win today. You just tell mogolo gore re sadisitse nama mo pitseng fa a batla o ka go ikokeletsa. You don't ask.
Ena ya go ikokeletsa.
Eh.
E nna kgang e sele gape.
Okay. O mongwe a re mogolo ga te gote are you fine, but I think lona ba are you fine. Presenter
Can I ask what's the purpose of like these rules besides assumed disrespect?
What?
Why do we have all these rules apart from assumed disrespect? Because these are just normal questions to ask. So why is it that in our culture or in certain African cultures you don't ask somebody that's older than you these things? Because for me, in a natural sense, there is nothing wrong with asking Mokolo if they are fed up. Not well fed up in terms of I'm making a joke there in terms of are they satisfied with that portion of food? There's nothing wrong with that. It's out of concern, not out of assumed disrespect. Asking them if they are fine. It's out of care, not disrespect. But so why is that?
But like what somebody's saying, it really just depends what Osakai.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, okay, in certain parts of Botswana, who's sharp, right?
Yeah.
But in other parts, it's assumed disrespect. So I want to know why. I want people to tell me why. They're telling me, what are they giving us? What you can't say, what not to do, and what can't say. But they're not telling us why.
Okay. Maybe tell us why. I don't have an answer to that.
Also, do you know that there are, cultures le ga le nna go bokalaka go re khona re gongwe ke bua le mama se ngwa wa nkwa manye be ke bua sekgwa e nna kgang re ebile o ntseela sekgwa da yana.
The best part of your day, all day. Camps FM. Breakfast in HD. With Gaone, Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Bringing the world closer to you on On air, online, on your mobile. This is Gabs FM News.
A very good morning to you with Gabs FM News headlines at 8:30. I am Diana Mutsu, called girl for more rehabilitation centers as drug abuse rises. And in international news, Donald Trump threatens tougher sanctions after Russia's strikes on Ukraine. At the top of the hour.
Gabs FM weather.
Today, weather conditions are expected to be fine to partly cloudy and warm in Gaborone and the surrounding areas, while fine to partly cloudy and very hot in Maun, Kasane and the surrounding areas. Weather conditions in Gainzi, Slebe Pigwe, Francistown and the surrounding areas are expected to be partly cloudy and hot, while fine and warm in Zabong and the surrounding areas. Temperatures are expected to go as high as 36 degrees Celsius in Maun and Kasane, 33 in Francistown, Slebe Pigwe and Gainzi, 32 in Gaborone and 31 degrees Celsius in Zabong. Your business news update follows next.
Gabs FM Business is brought to you by Muscom Maizaka. Muscom, #1 because of you.
Online betting giant Sunbet has entered Botswana's market with a 2.5 million pula sponsorship of Township Rollers and Gaborone United. The company, a subsidiary of JSE-listed Sun International, says it will use its parent company's resources and brand strength to grow locally. While operations in Botswana are still new, Sunbet has reported strong growth, with income up 70% to 874 million rand, about 667 million pula for the first half of 2025, driven mainly by increased customer activity on slot games. Taking a look at the latest market update from the Botswana Stock Exchange, both the domestic companies index and the foreign companies index closed the previous day unchanged at 10567.95 and 2838.88 points respectively. Market activity saw a total turnover of 139,123 pula 65 thebe, with a total of 75,357 securities exchanging hands. The top three traded counters were BTCL, BBS, and Chobe. Meanwhile, on the EFT's board, the day closed with no movement as new gold, new palladium, and new platinum all remained unchanged at 477 pula 20 thebe, 157 pula, and 189 pula 20 thebe, respectively. Lastly, we take a look at how the pula is performing against major global currencies. One British pound is currently trading at 18 pula 89 thebe. The euro stands at 16 pula 838 thebe. The US dollar is going for 13 pula 92 thebe. The Chinese yuan is trading at 1 pula 95 thebe. And finally, 1 pula will get you 1 rand 25 cents. Remember that you're always up to date with Gabs FM News.
Gabs FM Business was brought to you by Muscom Maizaka. Muscom, #1 because of you. Stay in the game with Gabs FM Sports Update, proudly sponsored by Betway. Yet way more, no persons under the age of 21. Bet responsibly.
Had to go for the most extreme example. Okay. We'll get into that after this. In most sports news, in most sports news this morning in the world of football, South Africa and Nigeria are set for a mammoth clash as they meet in a FIFA World Cup qualifier at the Free State Stadium in Bloemfontein later today. Now, Bafana kept their spot at the top of Group C with a dominant 3-0 victory over Lesotho at the same stadium on Friday. Mohaung netted the first goal with a beautiful strike at the 15th minute before Lyle Fosterback the second in the 63rd minute and assisted Osman Apollos for the third just 4 minutes later. Bafana have earned 16 points from their 7 games and have now won each of their last 4 qualifiers. South Africa scored a first in the two sides, a 1-1 draw in June last year, and will be looking to do the same today against the Super Eagles. Should Bafana win and Benin fail to win their fixture against Lesotho, South Africa will be heading to the biggest stage for the first time since 2010 when they hosted the World Cup on home soil. However, this is provided they are not docked 3 points earned from playing the suspended Tebogo Mokoena against Lesotho in March. On the other hand, the Super Eagles Nigeria secured a 1-0 victory over Rwanda in Uyo last time out. And the Super Eagles moved to third in the group with 10 points, overtaking Rwanda and sitting behind second place Benin by 1 point. The qualifying campaign has been disappointing, with the nation only securing its second victory in 7 games on Saturday. Nigeria have drawn 4 and lost 1 of their other fixtures. The Super Eagles will hope to capitalize on the spark ignited against Rwanda and claim a tough away win against the group leaders, spoiling their party. Finally, in English football news, we have our first managerial casualty in the English Premier League. Head coach Nuno Espirito Santo was sacked by Nottingham Forest in the early hours of Tuesday morning, becoming the first English Premier League manager this season to lose his job. The Portuguese had been in charge for 21 months at the City Ground, but 2 weeks ago said his relationship with the club's owner, the Greek billionaire Evangelos Marinakis, had deteriorated. Now, cracks between the owner and head coach began to show in May last season when Mariakis appeared to confront Nuno on the pitch following a 2-2 draw against Leicester at the City Ground. Forrest later said that the owner was frustrated that striker Taiwo Awoniyi had continued to play following an 88th minute injury, but added there was no confrontation, and to suggest otherwise was fake news. Now, Nuno was publicly critical of Forest's transfer activity since the end of last season, which reportedly did not go down well with Marinakis. Forest brought in 13 players as new sporting director Edu Gaspar took a more hands-on role in signings, but they let several others go, including key players such as Anthony Elanga, Danilo, and Wayne Hennessy, leaving Nuno to complain that his side had become unbalanced. Now, Nuno took charge in December 2023 after Stephen Cooper was sacked and went on to save the club from relegation. Last season, the club finished 7th in the Premier League, their highest finish since 1995, and that secured a first European berth in 30 years, with a Europa League place handed to Forest instead of the initial Conference League spot after Crystal Palace's demotion for breaching UEFA's multi-club ownership rules. Forest currently sit 10th in the Premier League on 4 points after 3 games, but were soundly beaten 3-0 by the struggling West Ham in Nuno's last game in charge before the international break. Next up for Nottingham Forest this Saturday is Arsenal. More sports news will follow on the Late Lunch Show and from 4 p.m. on Iconic, and from 4 p.m. on the Late Lunch Show. Good morning.
Stay in the game with Gabs FM Sports Update, proudly sponsored by Betway. Yet way more, no persons under the age of 21. Bet responsibly.
Gabs FM is committed to reporting news that is accurate, broadcast comment that is fair, and adhere to the highest standards of journalism. If you think we're not living up to this code, you can forward your complaint to the program's manager at Private Bag, BO 319 Gaborone, or call us at 317-0905, or email info@gabsfm.co.bw, or to the Botswana Communications Regulatory Authority, BOCRA, at Private Bag 00495 Gaborone, or call 395-7755.
I can. Doubt, better leave, I'm running with this plan. Pull me, grab me, grabs in the bucket, can't have me. I'll be the president one day. January 1st, oh, you like that gossip? Like you the one drinking what gossip.com. Now I got a word for your tongue. How many Rolling Stones you want? Yeah, I got a brand new spirit speaking in this gun. Woke up on the side of the bed like I won. Talk like the wind in my chest to that sun. G5 in the US to Taiwan. Now who can say that? I wanna play back. Mama knew I was a needle in a haystack. My whole body boy, plus made back. I got a feeling it's a rap. ASAP.
Sometimes I get a good feeling. Yeah. Never had before. No, I get a good feeling. Yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling. Yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling.
The mountains high, walk on water. I got power, feel so royal. 1 second, I'ma strike all you. Diamond, platinum, no more for you. That adrenaline, never giving in. Giving up's not an option, gotta get it in. Witness, I got the heart of 20 men. No fear, go to sleep in the lion's den. That glow, that spark, that crown. You're looking at the king of the jungle now. Stronger than ever, can't hold me down. 100 miles running from the pitcher's mouth. Straight gang face, it's gang day. See me running through the crowd full of melee. No trick plays, I'm Bill Gates. Take a genius to understand me.
Sometimes I get a good feeling. Yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling. Yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling. Yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling.
Let's get it. I know you got to get feeling. Let's get it. Gotta love the life that we live in.
Sometimes I get a good feeling. Yeah.
Gives FM power to engage your world. This is music of Florida. Is it Florida? With a good feeling coming your way at 8:42 and getting us into our very last conversation for today. We are joined by Tshego from Mascom. Tshego, good morning. Welcome to BHD.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. I've got a good feeling we are talking about something fantastic. MyZaka Instant Loan.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So tell us more about it. What is MyZaka Iberaka Jang Instant Loan, Yati?
All right. Our instant loan is one of the two types of loan offerings that we have, where we're saying that our people or our subscribers can borrow money from MyZaka, from Mascom through MyZaka, any amount from 50 pula to 1,500, just by dialing *167#, and they will get an approval, and the money will be credited into their phones
instantly. So what does someone need to qualify for, or how really, for the MyZaka Instant Loan?
So you need to have been a subscriber for at least 6 months. And in these 6 months, there must be transactions coming in, going out. This is where you're purchasing electricity, maybe you're sending money to other people, or you're buying airtime really. So you need to have been on our platform or been an active user for just 6 months in Ghana. And make sure also your account is an active account. If maybe you haven't been using it, so when you dial *167#, you
Yeah, all right. So you need to keep your account active. So let's say your account has been active and let's say you already have a loan. Can you top it later, and what do you need to do that?
At the moment, we don't have that functionality yet for you to be able to top up your loan. But what you can do, though, if you want more, you can pay it off instantly. Wow, I demand my darling, more than what you could have, what you had initially taken.
Yeah. I'm your name halali thing instead loan. Is this a promotion that will eventually end?
That's my favorite thing about mobile money solutions is that we have removed the constraint of there must be someone available at X amount of times, because human beings have to take a break. We have to sleep. We have to be with our families. But we've done the service such that everything is done in the system. The pre-approval is done by the system, just assessing you, your account status and your activity, and then apply, whether it's at 5 a.m. in the morning or at midnight, because the MOD didn't take it. That's also the best time to apply for this loan. With that money, we don't even have any constraints as well for how are you going to use it. You can buy electricity, you can send money to other people, you can cash it out. It's up to you how you use it, really.
Yeah. And how long do I have to pay back the loan?
So we give you 30 days to pay back our loan. I do want to say also the interest, around 12%. And then what we do, we give you 30 days to my dad thing. And then should you default, then we give you another 30 days. Well, the penalty, 5%, it really isn't much. And then if you default again, we give you another 30 days with a 5% penalty on your outstanding amount. So technically, or essentially we are saying, should you default, you at least have up to 90 days really to have returned the money.
Fantastic. Now, Tshego, before I let you go, do you have any final words to share with us?
Absolutely. We use MyZaka really for various reasons, right? So make sure that you are having activity in your phone or airtime on MyZaka. We also have the ability for you to subscribe for your MyServe. This is just to sensitize our people on the type of activities for really active sending money to other people, paying using MyZaka Pay, for example, local transfer, just using your phone. These activities that make you eligible for the instant loan that we have. So yeah, Botswana, let's keep using MyZaka and enjoy all the benefits that come with it.
Thank you so much, Tshego. Let's do this again next week, all right?
Thank you.
All right, cool stuff. Have yourself an amazing day. And there you have it, Tshego from Mascom. Once again, thank you so much for breaking it down for us. To everybody that's listening at home, in the car, wherever you are, go check out your Mascom shop, your nearest Mascom shop or Mascom agent at Choppies, Botswana Post, Jalo Le Jalo, and sign up for MyZaka. Convenience at your fingertips. It's totally free. Just bring a valid ID or passport to register.
She serves the best breakfast in Botswana. It's Gaone. We are online, Twitter and Instagram at Gabs_FM.
Hello, which location would you like? Whether you're in Gaborone, Kasane, Ganzi, or Tlokwe, the Travel Lodge Hotels Group has you covered. From the modern comforts of Travel Lodge Gaborone and Travel Lodge Kasane to the cozy charm of Room 52, the tranquility of Oasis Motel, and the historic Kalahari Arms Hotel, we've got the perfect spot for you. Enjoy comfortable, spacious rooms, complimentary Wi-Fi, delicious dining, and personalized service at every location. To book, call us or WhatsApp us on 7242-0350. For more information, visit www.travellodge.co.bw or follow on Facebook at Travel Lodge. Travel Lodge Hotels, we take care of you.
Breakfast in HD.
A quick one, avoid distractions, especially your mobile phone while driving. This Gibbs FM road safety tip is brought to you by J-Tour Gaborone. Take charge of your journey with the all-new dashing J-Tour X70 Plus models from 363,400 Pula and 373,800 Pula, respectively. You can simply easily call Aubrey Coupe on 71282941 or 72665557 for a test drive. J-Tour, drive your future.
Letakane. Power to engage your world is on 95.3 FM.
All right, and that's it. That's all from us on BHD. It's been great as always. Thank you so much for tuning in, for taking part. We love it. We love it. We love it.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Guys.
What?
It's been great, but it feels so good for Chase.
I woke up today and I was like, the week just began. Oh my goodness.
Comes a Wednesday.
I'm already tired. Nah, guys. What
Have you
Wednesday?
noticed how we normally crush on Wednesdays? It's so crazy.
Nah, gompieno it started way earlier. Denim.
Good morning. Good morning. Breakfast in high definition. Sure,
yeah. Let's continue. Yeah. Ma we've talked gompieno.
Oh,
Can you put the camera at Ross, please?
Goddess. Is it goddess braids? My darling, you look like a goddess.
Goddess braids.
Thanks, guys. You make me so shy, man.
Is this how you usher in summer?
Shy.
Papa. Hey, Papa.
There's the switch.
Oscar Papa. Come on.
Swift, please.
So, guys, what do you have for us on the show today?
We're talking rehabilitation. The way Swift pointed at me.
Okay.
We're talking rehabilitation. We'll be talking to a policy expert to see if the frameworks exist and if they are supportive for rehabilitation in Botswana. You know, we have a raging drug problem. And then we are also talking to somebody who specializes in rehabilitation for children.
Yeah.
So we're speaking to Stepping Stones, Chirwa Matloko. So that promises to be very interesting.
Actually, last week we did a story where a 9-year-old is addicted to.
Of the drug cases, actually, last year alone, like 100 and something of them were children aged between 10 and 19.
10.
Yeah, so that is really insane. They start early.
They're introduced to, you know, at my kids' school, primary school, right? Go PTA.
Yeah.
Parent teacher
Go
association.
PTA. Ke a le gore batsadi ba complaina ka bomme ba ba rekisang kwa ntle.
Yes, gore ba rekisa
Gore ba
metsoko, ba
rekisa
rekisa rolling
ba
paper,
you know,
all sorts of
gore
things.
ba
Yeah.
di rekisa
For a
bo
while,
mang.
yeah.
So ke a le gore we're stuck between a rock and a hard place because kind of these are moms, you know, that's supporting their families as well. Well, they're selling sweets, that's what we know, and maguinyas and the soupis and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But what else are they selling? Are our kids safe, you know, outside? And then when you try to not give your kids money, somehow, you know, these little people.
They're
they'll
very
do-
resourceful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
always
they're very
find
resourceful.
someone somewhere to give them money. So hela ha ke itse gore ha go ntse jana yaanong ha e leng gore gongwe sekolo se identify gore mme bana ba reka di-cigarette tsena kwa
Yeah.
go irwa jang ha go ntse
Kante,
jang?
is it even legal to sell a loose cigarette?
No.
So Santa.
It's not.
So before we even get to Sarekise happy la skolong, Sarekise period.
Yeah. Hey, anyway, I guess it's a debate for another day as to whether or not they should be, you know, outside. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. We're back again tomorrow between 6 and 9 o'clock. But Tepo, you've got a message.
I have a message.
You've got a message.
From?
I don't know. If you ask mogolo gore a o tsogile e le ngwana, let's say ga a tsoga ma bo kana rabo o mo soketse dirope, do you expect them to tell you that they're being deprived by their partner? That's why ka Setswana you don't ask mogolo matsogo. I could you were asking for them.
Yeah, that's the most extreme example. And I just think you need to discern. Nah. Hey,
My name is Gaone. I wasn't riding alone.
Diana.
Something mystic
wake up on nights like this. Any concept of time don't matter. Thoughts in my mind fill my eyes with water. I try to talk to God, and I close my eyes, but I don't see anyone. I still pray for forgiveness every time I sin. So don't leave my faith in the hands of my enemies. Don't let me down. Oh yeah, oh yeah, don't let me down. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, don't let me down. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, don't let me tell me who you were called. When you feel like you're not getting nobody at all, I still play the blame game with the man in the mirror. Don't you leave me on my own love. Don't let me down. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, don't let me down. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, don't let me down. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, don't let me
mention that we played the best music. Well,
my brothers and all my cousins. We go back like drink a coffee macado. Boom shaka bongo muffin, little drums. Mob deep, Monta Jordan. I was bumping and popping before they yawned. That's what my sister used to play every morning. Deja vu, deja vu. Feels like deja vu, deja vu. It's like I've been here before. Deja vu, deja vu. Feels like deja vu. Nostalgia, vibes never lie, you can trust it. He's all back in the hood like Ferrari. Poppin' B&G with ghetto Barbie. I take him up for sushi and wasabi. I beat it up, she wanted so melodic. She got friends, I got niggas steady mobbing. The vibe play, it remind me of the 90s. Memories never die. I learned throwing the 7-up. The city, it show me love. My sister, my brothers, and all my cousins. We go back, like drink a coffee macado. Boom shaka, bongo muffin, little drums. Mob deep, Monta Jordan. I was bumping and popping before they yawned. That's what my sister used to play every morning. Deja vu, deja vu. Feels like deja vu, deja vu. It's like I've been here before. Deja vu, deja vu. Feels like deja vu.
Oh my, the super size, oh fool with apparel. Oh, talking big cap, jack battle. Shorty got that hole, yeah she bad, yeah she thorough. Pull up in that sand, she gon' treat me like a pharaoh. Smoking on a ooh-wee, like it's Paris. Bad like she from Juicy, she an Aries. She pull up in my cookie, I do damage.
Get over she bougie, far from average. Sipping on a Sprite, purple like it's doo. You my nigga folks for we bear rapping food. My package in the motor shop up with a ragaturu. Every day to her fruit till I go to la hood. Living wild, boss a fire. Pull up in a house that they need that Ferrari. White body, keep that young guy. Been sloppy, real, so my call lottie.
Music unlimited on Gibbs FM. Bringing the world closer to you. On air, online, on your mobile. This is Gibbs FM News.
Top stories in the bulletin this hour. Calls grow for more rehabilitation centers as drug abuse rises. And in international news, Donald Trump threatens tougher sanctions after Russia's heaviest strikes on Ukraine. A very good morning to you with Gabs FM News at 9. I am Diana Mutsu. Members of the public are calling for more rehabilitation centers in Botswana, saying the shortage of such facilities is worsening the country's drug and substance abuse crisis. Speaking to Gabs FM News, some noted that most addicts are referred to South Africa for treatment as there are no fully established local centers. The public further urged government to act swiftly, with some suggesting tougher laws against the drug lords, while also urging parents to seek help for addicted children instead of hiding them due to stigma.
I don't think we have well-established rehab centers, but bottom line is even if we don't have enough rehabilitation centers and those kind of facilities, tota when it comes to drug, alcohol abuse and the like, go tswaela mo mothong gore ene ane o batla go change based on the consequences or circumstances a kopanang le tsone.
Like go raya gore ka utlwa go motho the rehabilitation was most of the time but we South Africa I don't think they are doing enough. Government drugs and Asian countries go Thailand, go Nepal, go Afghanistan, go Bangladesh, something because selling someone drugs is the same as killing them.
Batsadi nowadays ba hitla bana ba bone thata a ke rana ba gabile gone gore nkana bana bao ba ba tlisetsa something into the family. So it's issue ya gore we are looking at issue ya the current economic status sa Botswana. For us to get something we have to find madi a mantsi yone kgang ya gore batsadi ba hitla bana ke yone ile gore it's going to be a challenge gore motho ha teng o tla ba I defend ngwana ga ka tsela tse tsotlhe, but I'm very proud ka motsadi wa ga ATI to an extent ya gore ene o buile tota e papamatsa go nna gone gore batsadi kana ba tshaba bana, they're very violent, so
our society when people see that somebody is struggling, they point the finger at the person. Looking at issues with depression, abuse, when people see that somebody is struggling, they choose to label that person as crazy. We don't take it upon ourselves to help the person get the help that they need. We act surprised when that person is gone.
Borolong North Councillor Mbagisi Matsonga has applauded the alcohol levy fund, noting its role in community development after Borolong village benefited from a 300-meter paving project linking Orapa Road to the Predator Park. But residents told Gabs FM News that despite such progress, Tonota and nearby areas, including parts of Francistown, still lack a rehabilitation centre. Those seeking help are currently referred to Jubilee Hospital in Francistown. They raised concern over rising cases of drug and alcohol abuse, particularly among school-going youth. Without early intervention, they warned substance abuse could fuel mental health challenges, depression, and even suicide.
alcohol levy se se ineele seabe mo motseng wa rona wa borolo ko the Lion Predator Educational Park ka kwa go na le moalo o dirilweng wa interlocking brick tse e leng gore di tlogela mo tseleng ya go rapa di lebile gone ko parkeng ya rona 300 meters wa yone ke yo e leng gore re ne re thusiwa ke yone alcohol levy e neng e le ya 2022-2023 ka maswabi mo districting ya tono re nna le ga e le lengwe hela e leng teng re tshabela ko Francistown ko e leng gore go na le bone bo jubile jalo tumelelo ya rona ke gone gore we need such a rehabilitation center mo kgaolong ya rona ya tono mo kgaolong ya rona re na le ba ba gwebang ka ditagi ba le bantsi thata mo e leng gore le mo sekwele sa rona sa junior sa thalogang se itemogela manokonoko a tsone ditlamorago tsa tiriso ya diritibatsi.
I don't think Botswana has enough rehabilitation centers. Definitely support the establishment of these centers because if you don't get the Botswana kura go motho go di access but bangwe batho ba itsebiswa go ona gore khakala motho o do tshena ha kanya letsa tswela la addiction but yeah we need more rehab centers for all Francistown addiction needs lanta clever ke banana but it's like
we don't have that enough rehabilitation centers. But what we can do is we want to promote construction of rehabilitation centers around Botswana countrywide so that we can service and reach more people and our service be reachable to these given areas. Ka bontsi a re wa ka rehabilitation center wa ka sebran then bona le tse dingwe tse dinyane me how service tsa teng we need more qualified artisans to actually carry out the work rehabilitation both more Konde, Riadi, Pateleng, Presidency and other areas.
The Gaborone City Council GCC has announced plans to erect a statue in honor of the late musician Atasaone Molemogi and to name him as an ambassador in the national fight against drug and substance abuse after his passing. According to Mayor Warabile Nyolo Motlaling, discussions have already taken place with the Molemogi family and a site has been identified for the statue.
Gaborone City Council gompieno ke ne ke ba council pele gone gore go ngwana go e gorogile ya gore a re lebeleng kgannye re etseng se baka se gore ene ATI ya ka mabana na sa tswa go bolokwa ene Atasaone a mo ya go ba le kagiso re mo dirise gongwe e le mongwe wa di ambassador tsa rona mme le ambassador e sa tshedi ka gore ga ka nna ke bisa ke re ga tlhokagana dumela gore ene legacy ya gago e tsile go tsaya ka bo saeng kae ka gore is one of the superstars that this country has ever produced and gore mong ka bo gone mong re ra gore re tsile go na le siana ya gore re dirise both dipina tsa gagwe re dirise sone se ikantso sa gagwe se le gore ke ne ke bua le council gore go mona go tsile ya gore re sekele ga tsinyana go gongwe le ka lone gore yang gore go re yang go na le gore le dirise ele gore ka dira se ikantso sa gagwe se se ka tang sa thusa yone tourism le go rotloetsa ba opedi ba bangwe ba tang ka moso se le gararo se ikantso se ele se ikantso go dira bontle.
The mayor further reveals that the statue will be situated in Block 8, where a new rehabilitation center is also underway, supported by the Botswana Mining Company. The facility is expected to strengthen the city's response to substance abuse, especially among the youth.
We have just been able to build through the Botswana donation rehabilitation center for Block 8. It's probably at 90% stage for hell. Yes, it's like what's on Makotswana, what's on what the utilities sitting one had said it about the heads. Never had it. Kids are at the Wisani, people say, Nadirona, Delebaki, Gaborone, for the Kaida Catala in Sinjang, Abonapore, the Kahetua, Leora, Letalina, Catala in Sinjang, the Honorable ones at the Diritu, your net Botswana is a sort of pleasure, another 2 million in addition to 2 Sabah Kadira jump back and say, Nagila Boris Council, they have never been 200,000. Whenever promise the with the vegetation,
in case you missed it, government has secured a shipment of 36 tons of critical medical supplies. This was announced by President Duma Boko yesterday on his social media page. According to the president, the consignment, which includes 85 types of essential and life-saving medicines, is being sourced from Dubai in the United Arab Emirates and is expected to arrive in Gaborone this coming Friday. He said the medical supplies are intended to meet urgent needs in the country's health sector and improve the availability of essential drugs across public health facilities. He assured the nation that Botswana will never experience a shortage of medical supplies ever again. President Boko is set to return home from Dubai later today. And lastly, in international news, Donald Trump has threatened tougher sanctions against Russia after its heaviest aerial attack on Ukraine since the war began. Sunday's strikes killed 4 people, including a mother and her baby, and damaged Ukraine's main government building in Kyiv for the first time. The attack, which Ukraine said involved at least 810 drones and 13 missiles, has led to growing calls for stronger Western action against President Vladimir Putin. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov said on Monday that no sanctions would ever be able to force Russia to change the consistent position that their president has repeatedly spoken about. Gabs FM News, bringing the world closer to you.
Gabs FM weather.
Today, weather conditions are expected to be fine to partly cloudy and warm in Gaborone and the surrounding areas, while fine to partly cloudy and very hot in Maun, Kasane and the surrounding areas. Weather conditions in Gainzi, Silibepigwe, Francistown and the surrounding areas are expected to be partly cloudy and hot, while fine and warm in Zabong and the surrounding areas. Temperatures are expected to go as high as 36 degrees Celsius in Maun and Kasane, 33 in Francistown, Silibepigwe and Gainzi, 32 in the seat of Gaborone and 31 degrees Celsius in Zabong. Remember that you're always up to date with Gabs FM News.
Hansi. Power to engage your world is on 90.8 FM.
Always remember, your health is your greatest wealth, so make it a priority. Join us every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. for expert health advice with Kojo Musei and Dr. Nke Sikitime. Brought to you by Pulamed, your partner in health and wellness.
Pulamed, hello live.
Noza, kanto ano khana jana pala go litsa maisa sesole jana. Ke DStv mmata wa me. E re thusa gore mo lapeng. Premier League for Daddy, Paw Patrol for Bambino, nna maitse wa ke tshwara ka Moja Love. My whole family is catered for ka khombo ya nnete ya DStv Compact. Mpitisa phone ke subscribe mma ke bokai. Bona, pusha combo ya nnete ka DStv Compact Package for only 450 pula per month. Sengwe le sengwe se mo teng. Visit www.dstv.com to subscribe.
Get tuned in. Get your mid-morning correct. With Swift and Ross.
Author station verified.
A nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leads. Besides the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I saw a tigers on my shirt and alligators. They want to see the inside, but I see you later. They come to drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. They call my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket. Rob him while his friends watching. The hoes watching. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at them head high. Big man, they never trust, so we roll with them. Slow with them. I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate. The cookies, butter crunch. Only make moves when your heart's in it. The sky's the limit. Only make moves when your heart's in it. The sky's the limit. Only make moves when your heart's in it. The sky's the limit. Only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the full sky's the limit. Shame, my crew was lame. I had enough heart for most of them, long as I got stuff for most of them. Sorry. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cut to make the world go round. Nick up from such as ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, magazines took my niggas. From gym class to in-class, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Only make moves when your heart's in it. Sky's the limit. Only make moves when your heart's in it. Sky's the limit. Only make moves when your heart's in it. Sky's the limit.